before we hit the bed. Just woke up from my nap. So apparently it was a roster update, so I can't say Stidham's a 59 overall anymore. He's 61, so that's good. We balled out with him in the 50s. Now we on to the next phase.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Taken at the goal line. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Brandon, whatever happened to the old rule that if you don't know that you're definitely going to get it to at least a 20-yard line, you just take a knee in the end zone. Sometimes being too aggressive can actually cost you.
Play action. Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They go right back to Singletary. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back? They're going to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll run it. Here's Carr. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Cook will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want...
And he takes it.
Bro, that should have been holding.
Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills are on the board first here in Vegas. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense.
That's what should have got last time, right there.
You're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now they'll throw it with Stidham. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They run with Bolden. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brandon Bolden taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Stidham going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. On a is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen on the move to his left. He's got a man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll run on first down with Singletary.
Clean this up.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On play action, Allen steps away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to protect.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And a blocked field goal. So not only an opportunity missed, an opportunity made there on special teams.
Without a doubt, and I need to check with my analytics guy because every coach we've ever talked to, they always say, if you block a kick in special teams, your team wins 90+% of the time. I've never truly seen that number quantified, but that's how coaches believe.
Looking deep for Adams. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
So after the INT, it's Allen eluding the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And
he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills have retaken a third-quarter lead. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
And he is into the end zone.
Darren, you got to be in there, bro.
Touchdown. Devin Singletary with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to...
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. offensive line on that snap. They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. Stidham sets to throw on first. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own.
Should have probably just kept him in that drag route to keep his ass away, but they should have called PI on him pressing past 10 yards, but they don't do that in this game. If they put penalties in this game, bro, it'd be so much better. Stop people from doing certain things so much. Like that one, I guarantee you they put penalties in this game. See, I'm gonna beat his ass this time. Watch this. They match me up with the same person twice. I'm always gonna win the second game.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Allen. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, showed to them returning it for a pick six. That was about the...
Yeah. Told you I was going to win the second game, bitch.
Start you can ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 23-yard run. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Josh McDaniels has got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those these guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Allen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
After the interception, here's Stidham. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
This is taken around the 12. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. You do it with
Stop spamming the same plays from the last game, bro.
Hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the sticks.
Quick toss to Knox. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Out to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And that'll be off the mark. Too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Allen to throw it.
I love when they come out in gun tight.
The third of this first quarter. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Got a man, it's caught.
Kidnap that ass this game, bitch.
Touchdown Raiders.
Stop spamming the same defense.
Adams, 50 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for two. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is in.
Last game was a fluke.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Allen. And the Raiders.
Thanks for audibling. Helps me get that block shed. Come on, audible again. Audible again so I can block shed. Come on. Come on, audible so I can block shed. Thank you.
Allen gonna throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox.
Come on, guys. Tackle.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. To the air.
Every time you audible in motion, you give me that block shed, bitch. That's all I need. I need you to audible and change your formations. Just so I can block shed like that, bitch. Do it again, though. Revenge is sweet. Served like that. So them motherfuckers, man. First game was a fluke. Then you be telling them, hey, if you keep doing this is what I'm going to do. He kept doing it, and I proved to him that that's what I was going to do. Do not keep audibling and motioning people against me, bro. Because if I'm on that D-line, I'm going to get that quick block shit, and it's over. You're going to be running for your life. You're going to be like, ah. Fucking fluke-ass game, man. I just wish they wouldn't just give people random-ass wins, man. That dude is not good. One more, fellas. I'm going to play one more. What up, dude?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work.
Last few times we'll play the Eagles, man, it'd be those cheesers that have those custom playbooks. Remember the game I had yesterday? Motherfucker had like every RPO in the game. I was like, alrighty then.
On first down, Stidham.
That should be PI, but we'll take it.
Right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab.
Weakness of a cover 3, especially if he doesn't want to match personnel. Staying at 4-6 though.
Stidham. Dancing to his left.
Renfrow, you got to get that.
Intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
I don't be scared of no teams, bro.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Sanders trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only second down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up third down.
Sermon will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
The longer you hold it, the quicker you make it for me. Thank you. Maybe you won't hold it so long next time.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What you mean? Playoffs? Probably not. Team ain't in it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than
All right, so he's going to spam. I'm about to tear this dude apart.
Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Stidham steps away to his left.
Ah, come on.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
He's supposed to go deep.
Are going to take possession of the football.
And partner, I think this is what long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Smith here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Dylan, you're supposed to come away with that, bro. If you block Shed, man, come on, bro.
12 more yards there and another 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They'll run with Sanders. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches just say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
6-0 our score after 1. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Fighting for the end zone. He lost
Keep running with your quarterback.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll take over deep in their own end.
Now the Dodgers cover 3 up.
As they start 1st and 10. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. They go play action now. Stidham.
Man.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Part of the sidelines.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already.
Come on, Stidham, bro. You got to hit the throws, man.
To add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts escaping the pressure right.
These fall forward animations.
Inside the 5 at the 4.
It should have been went down where he was hit.
But it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders.
Man, shit, bro. You got to get in the backfield and get the running back, bro. Stop. Tiller, you got to get that, man.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pick.
I like Jacobs.
They'll say no gain on the
Josh
play.
Jacobs.
It'll be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Two minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll go again with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 1-yard touchdown run for Miles Sanders as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll turn to Sanders.
Got to get that shit, Perry. Shoot.
As he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now Stidham on second down. Flush to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Out of the gun, Stidham. Flushed out right. Looking deep for Adams. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Eluding the pressure right.
You gotta catch the ball, man.
They cannot convert.
I'm not gonna play a DDA game, bro. Like that's stupid. I mean, I put the ball in your hands. You gotta catch that. It wasn't doing anything good on defense. Like I could beat that. It's just like every game I play against the Eagles, it's like Miles Sanders, like never gets tackled for a loss. He always falls forward and he never fumbles at all. That's probably like the most annoying thing. The Eagles, they got a good line, so when you get a block shed, you're like, okay, maybe I can get in the backfield, and then you guys freeze. It's like, why? And then their D-line just sheds like ridiculously. It's like you can't even block it. Probably could have used slide protects, but you know, trying to get the plays off.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Two teams that met back in Super Bowl 37 in San Diego. The Bucs and Raiders are underway. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. They'll throw on first down with Stidham. And incomplete to open things up.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Stidham. Looking deep for Adams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, 78 yards. And the Raiders need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly eats him. On his the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jay. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense.
Don't throw no fucking screen on me, bro. No RPO, that shit ain't gonna work.
Be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Disengage.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Dare you to throw an RPO on me again. I'm going to take that shit off.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go. First quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Brady. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Max Crosby. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's brought down.
Why would you go for it?
With a football, it's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It does.
That's exactly why I don't want Brady next year.
Possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. Touchdown! Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
Making this too easy, bro.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Stidham from the shotgun. To the end zone.
Highlands. You gotta get that.
3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but
Little message gonna pop up.
Okay, so they didn't get
Great
this.
performance.
Ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all
No,
week.
it is tackle.
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they got 2 for 2.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right? There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That's so tease.
Scotty Miller, 77 yards. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here.
At least you won't rage quit now.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now. Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket one time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Here's Stidham to throw. Buying time to his left. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now it's Stidham. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Stidham. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Stidham. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now Stidham on first down. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Stidham. The throw taken in by Cole. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now it's Stidham. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Stidham. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 41. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. So after the INT, it's Brady. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 2nd and 6.
What up, bro?
Scratch that. 2nd and 7. Brady gives this to White. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Now Brady. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin. And he'll be brought down inside the 40.
That's what it is, man.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Brady. And a dump off to White. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Nowhere to go. He
strip sack.
The football, and the Raiders pick it up. Does the big boy have the juice? He's at the 50. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He hits Adams complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Stidham sets to throw on 1st. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Who said except for the Miami game?
Timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
I'm ready for the season to be over right now. Go ahead and look forward to the draft.
One more time with Jacobs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And this time he is in.
Mike
Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to add on.
You don't say.
First half lead. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. They'll bring a tight end in motion. Stidham going to look to throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he will get into the end zone.
Shit, Stidham.
And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out. I would
Don't stop playing man coverage on me, bro.
Makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option.
You see, done gave up 30 points in the first half playing man coverage on me now. You think you would stop, right? Yeah, this game's over.
And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a full return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Stop playing man coverage.
One score, kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it.
Stop playing man coverage.
2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
I wish you know what? I wish everybody I play plays man coverage, bro. That way I could just dominate them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back.
I'll be undefeated if everybody I play man coverage.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
The man got 5 sacks in the first half. 5.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really
He's making no adjustments to stop him.
Life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Brady going up top for Miller. And this a leaping effort, but it's not incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Good shit, Rock.
But it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now,
the timing of that.
Extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's
get him.
Mike Edwards picks it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock.
EA probably won't let me score too many in the second half.
No contest. What will
you know,
the second half bring?
Get them big leads.
Back and underway on EA Sports.
How the game gets.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
I might get 50 maybe. 2 more scores ish.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Brady going to throw.
He said, well.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down.
He said, well.
Brady, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my school...
You got to improvise with him when you blitz.
Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy
Don't
who's
do
got
the kids like
back-to-back
that, man.
sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
Oh, we right now.
Taken in by Otten. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Brady going to go on 4th down. Finding Otten once more. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. That throw by Brady incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Oh, my God.
Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is down to 20.
Not because he's playing man coverage. Y'all see what I do to man coverage, man. You can't play man coverage against me.
And here we go. It's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On 2nd down, here's Stidham. Under pressure, they got him again.
I told you the game not going to let me do what I do good
So, Brandon, we've
in the
sat in with
second half.
coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish
Just how the script
offensively,
plays.
I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Out to the left, that's where the tight end Moreau is. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it, they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. 4th down. Here's Stidham. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Second down, Stidham to throw. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stidham. He finds his man, complete. That's Cole.
Hey, fucking assignment.
About the 26-yard line. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are. And let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Stidham's throw going to be taken in by Cole. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Stidham will throw again. Flush to his right. Connects with Cole again. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They have been
So bad for this guy. He doesn't know how to play defense. He's just spamming the same formation over and over and over again. It's not how you play defense. That's how you lose games. You play to lose. We're playing like that. Just staying in one formation the whole game versus everything I come out in.
And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Nothing doing
Can't
there.
play football like that, man.
Play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there.
Got to match personnel.
To the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd and goal, Stidham steps away to his left. Stidham hit and he
Come on, Stidham, you can't fumble that.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I told you the game wasn't going to let me score again.
Ball security, all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside.
Usually, man, you play against the script so many times, you anticipate that shit.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Brady's throw.
Ooh, baby, you cannot throw RPOs against me, man.
It's been a rough one to put it mildly for him, but after this
one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now Brady got to have this one. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Brady. He's got Otten. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Again, it's Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. To throw again on second down. Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. Now Brady. Flushed out right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. Buying time to his left. Wide open receiver complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Hammering for the goal line. He loses.
That's a fumble. Hey!
Offense got it back. Yes,
who got the ball?
At the 2-yard line is where they'll have it. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Brady. Godwin's got it.
That BS, because that fumble was like laying on the ground and they didn't let me, no one recovered it. It just laid there.
Go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, I give him credit. Found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free.
I said they weren't going to let me score anyway.
Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will.
I feel like there's a cap on how many points you're allowed to score over somebody.
They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to let this go.
Oh, we got that one.
Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. We'll forget.
Stop playing fucking cover 2 man, bro.
As they throw for a late touchdown. And this win now going to look.
This shit will shred that shit to pieces.
Some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot.
It's like my favorite play to use versus cover 2 man. Split the safeties.
Excited about that score. They'd like to see the game.
Pull that deep out route to pull that other deep half away from it. Look how far I pulled those safeties out. I got them both playing outside the numbers instead of inside. Ooh, wide open. It's the easiest way to shred that shit. 2 deep out routes. Keeps those safeties outside. And then you got a deep dig coming inside for a clear out. It's like this, like straight cover 2. You got the dig in case they want to drop to the post. They don't take that post to get over a mid read. That's like the best cover 2 beater in the game. The best of the best. Can't make this up. Sometimes you can just get away with it just running 2 deep curl routes if you know it's zone. It's pretty much, I mean, it'll beat a lot of different coverages. It'll be like cover 4. You should have fumbled that. I'm trying to see the fumble, bro. Man, it's 55. Like, see that? I'm trying not to use Chandler Jones, man. He can't shed nobody, bro. Like, he just getting pancake. I gotta find someone for that position. I might have to put Renfrow in there. He gonna give me better animations than that. Fucking challenge sucks in this game. With abilities, he fucking sucks. I don't even know, my guy. He wasn't good, like I said. So, Madden has a script built into it when you're playing Regs. And I've went over this plenty of times. It's like when you hit this hard cap where they put you, like, you get so many points above your opponents, it's like you can't score anymore. You know, so I don't even know if he was ranked. I mean, he was, but still, you know, I had him beat at halftime. You know, they wasn't going to let me score anymore. Oh, but fellas, I need to get some rest. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I know it's just, I just be getting my little warm-up games, try to keep something out there for you guys to kind of look at, you know. And then tomorrow night, I'll get back into the Madden School series for you guys so I can coach you up. All right? Appreciate y'all tuning in.